Hey, what's going on? My name's Jesse. I'm currently in the process of trying to write my first ever novel. It's something that I've wanted to do for quite some time, and something that I'm struggling with quite a lot. I've recently, probably about half an hour ago actually, watched a... Oh, no! I watched a John Green video where he was sort of discussing his process for writing and playing a bit of soccer and that sort of thing, and I thought it was a fantastic idea and a really great video to watch. I'm a video game journalist by trade. I run my own website, and I think combining my want to write and my, I guess, passion for video games just felt natural. Yeah, that's me. So I've created this channel to have a space where I can talk about how I'm going with my writing and talk about the process that I'm going through and discuss my story. And I guess just have an outlet for my thoughts and that sort of thing during the process, because I've been reading a lot about how different writers write, and the process for everyone differs, and it will perpetually differ. It's always going to be a different process for everyone. It's dependent on what you're writing about. It's dependent on who you're writing about. It's dependent on... it's dependent on where you're writing. Like, there's so many different factors that come into play, and I think it's important to, I guess, expand on that where you can. Don't do it, don't... Yeah. So I want to have somewhere where I can, I guess, make my process known, and I don't know, potentially in the future aid people with their process and forge a path that works for me a little bit with writing. So, a bit of background. I've wanted to write a book for forever, I guess. It's been a goal of mine, and I've never really taken any steps to achieve it. I've always written little bits and pieces here and there. I don't know why I didn't get that boost. That was silly. But never sort of anything substantial. And for a long time, I stopped writing. I would only write when I was feeling particularly heartbroken, and it would be really shitty, cliche, horrible, just really bad poetry, or a story about someone committing suicide or something like that. Shit people don't want to read, to be honest. I didn't even want to read it. A lot of it I've deleted and it's gone. Thank fuck. But early last year, I was... Oh no, go! Fuck! I was talking to a friend of mine, and she told me that she had the goal of writing a novel. And she was giving herself a year to do it, and... Don't... Oh, man. And... It's only something little, but that really inspired me. That kind of relit my want to write a bit more. So, the beginning of 2017, I put the same goal in place for myself. I want to write a first draft of a novel, and I'm going to do it. It's April 8th already, and I have fucking nothing written. I have lots of little excerpts here and there that probably won't even make it into a story. They're more short stories on their own, or letters from one character to another that probably won't even make it into my first draft, to be honest. I know that my story is going to be of love. I romanticize love a lot. I love the concept of love. I think love is one of the most powerful emotions that we as people can feel. I think it's quite often taken for granted and abused, and I think it can also carry with it the most painful emotions that we're capable of feeling. I think it's just this big, powerful, humongous thing, and so many horrible things are done in the name of love, and so many beautiful things are done in the name of love, and it has the power to change the world, and just it's this omnipotent entity, and it's fantastic. I also like heartbreak, so there's a very good chance that will play a very integral role in my story. There will be potentially unrequited love or something similar. I'm not sure yet. I haven't been able to sort of completely ascertain what my story's going to be about, which is something I'm struggling with, and I keep trying to sit down and just write, and then I'll write 1,000, 2,000 words, and I will hate it, or I will hit a wall and I will walk away from my computer, and instead of continuing with what I've written because it's crap, I will restart. And it's been a very big problem for me, and I need to stop. Oh no, Armstrong, go, you fuck! I don't want to lose to bots. Hey, we're gonna lose to bots. Oh well. So I've been struggling a lot with starting. I have a rough idea, and I've covered my wall in post-its and ripped the post-its down and put new post-its up, and all with information about my characters and about the story and about love and people's definitions of love and just so many different things. And I need to sort of knuckle down and just write, which is my next step. I'm setting myself a few little word count goals, which I've heard is a big no-no, but I'm going to do it anyway because I think little goals will be important, because at least I get a bit of satisfaction out of achieving 500 words in a day, or 1,000 words in a day, or getting a couple of chapters written. One big thing that I've learned is that your first draft is supposed to be a load of shit. Don't write it for anyone except yourself. It's a lesson in discovery. You want to learn. You are learning your characters by writing them, and your second draft will be where you're actually creating the story. John Green said he deletes anywhere between 70 and 90% of his first draft when he goes into his second draft. The editing process is different for everyone again. So I'm going to try and update regularly on how I'm progressing and how I'm feeling about my writing and what works for me that I've found, and books that I'm reading and that sort of thing. So I'd love to have some feedback when I get to the point of writing my book and sharing what I've got with you, because this is a big goal of mine, and I'm really looking forward to completing it. So yeah, I look forward to the future, I guess. I'll speak to you guys soon.